Mike Smajda. Morning, Mike.
Morning.
Morning, guys.
Busy day for you today.
It's been a busy week, and it's only Tuesday morning.
I trust that you had you and the district had a nice break.
I think we all did.
Yeah.
It was a good spring break, much needed by a lot of people, and it's nice to get back and get spring sports going.
So let's talk about the bond a little bit. Last time you were on, I incorrectly assumed that it was because you wanted to grow the district and be able to take more students, and you quickly said, no. Talk a little bit about what all is proposed in the bond and kind of what the goal is.
Right. The biggest part of the bond is the $46 million bond. It's a big project. But the key to a lot of this is it's a $0 mill increase. Okay, we just want to continue what we've been levying for the last 10 years. We have 3 elementary schools, and we've done a really nice job with those schools, maintaining them. It's been 26 years since we put any money into them of significance, and it's getting to that point where they're 60 to 70 years old at the core, and so we want to set the district up for the next 60 to 70 years, and by passing this bond on May 3rd, we're going to be able to do that, and we're going to bring all of our kids onto we'll call it a central campus for lack of a better word. The district already has 35 acres across the road from the middle school, high school. And so now we create a central campus at Western School District.
And this would be, like you said, a new building, new construction, probably not a lot of interruption during the regular kids' school year, right?
Yeah. And that's the beauty. When you do renovations, which we did back in 2012, you run into that, okay, we got to move kids around, we got to barricade things off. Nice thing about this is if you look at the graphic, you see on the left, Western High School with our football field, tennis courts, and the middle school, that's 35 acres. And we have more property than that. But you look across the road, we're talking about 35 acres of some nice flat land that we can build a school. It won't disrupt the 3 existing elementary schools until it's ready, and we open it, and then we move kids over. So that's the plan.
Well, the question I'm sure is, how can you finance a $45 million project without raising the millage?
Right. You asked me that last time, in fact. Good job. No, we're in a situation right now in the next probably 4 to 5 years. We're set for our millage rate to decrease if nothing happens. And it'll decrease pretty significantly. By renewing it now and extending it for the 30 years for the $46 million, we're able to keep it at the rate it is now, not raise any millage on people. It's based on the current rate. So that, along with the school bond loan fund, allows us to leverage $46 million and invest that into our community.
Yeah. When you think of the impact down the road, you guys are able to have almost 12. We would be able to have about 1,200 students at this new campus. I can't wait to see when it gets done, Mike. I'm already looking at that 35 acres of blank property. It looks like it's going to be good.
Well, what's exciting is we looked at our existing buildings. Our existing buildings cover about 18 acres, the 3 combined. So you're now taking same number of kids, actually a little more square footage, and now you have all this green space. Right. You have space for parking, you have space for youth activities, PE classes, grade level appropriate playgrounds, which is exciting. Not like we have now where the kids just mix. So there's a lot of positive, and I know there's some apprehension, but I really think at the end of the day, if kids can come into Western School as kindergartners and go through 12th grade together, you create that cohesive bond within that group.
It's probably a market for those old school buildings too, especially the ones in Parma and Spring Arbor. There's potential. Somebody might snap those up.
If you have $1, we can talk.
There you go.
No, it's hard to get rid of old buildings. Right. And so, we did build into the bond money for demolition and to return those spaces to green space at this point. Now, what the board does down the road 4 or 5 years, you got to do what's best for the district and the community. We don't want to be land barons. We don't want to hold on to property for future investment. No, we don't want to do that. We want to worry about the facilities we have.
Mike Smajda, Superintendent at Western, with us. More with Mike after this.
April is National Minority Health Month, an important time to recognize the gaps in healthcare people of color contend with in our communities. Minority groups experience inequalities in our healthcare system, which creates a disproportionate burden of preventable disease, death, and disability when compared with non-minorities. The Center for Family Health works hard to ensure equal access to care for all patients. Visit centerforfamilyhealth.org today to learn how the center works to provide equal care for all.
The Center for Family Health has been opening the door to health care for all in Jackson County for more than 30 years.
For over 30 years, the Jackson area has relied on the knowledge and craftsmanship of Allen Brothers Fence Company. From wrought iron and aluminum to vinyl, wood, or chain link fencing, the friendly staff at Allen Brothers is the answer for your next decorative, security, or containment fence project. Residential, commercial, or industrial, call 764-2922. Visit us on Facebook to take a look at some of our latest projects or stop in and see us at 4200 Page Avenue in Michigan Center.
Registration is open now for the 2022 Dahlem Outdoor Adventure Summer Day Camp. During June, July, and August, there are 9 one-week themed sessions for children ages 3 to 12 years old. For online registration and details, visit www.dahlemcenter.org or call the office at 517-782-3453 extension 0. Dahlem, Jackson's Nature Place, 7117 South Jackson Road in Jackson.
Gilbert Chocolates has been a Jackson tradition for over 120 years. We've built a reputation for quality gourmet chocolate that you can taste in every bite. Handcrafted and made fresh right here in Jackson. Enjoy a variety of fudge, chocolates, truffles, and more. Create your own gold box or gift basket. Visit us at our new location inside Briarwood Mall in Ann Arbor, as well as Jackson Crossing and our factory location in downtown Jackson. Gilbert Chocolates. We are the sweet soul of Jackson. If you're looking for high-quality sheds, then check out Homestead Barns. With nearly 100 options, there's a shed for you. And if not, we can make a custom one to order. We have no credit checks and rent-to-own options, so we're ready to work with you. Visit us today.
We're back on the morning show. Mike Smajda, Western School District Superintendent, is joining us. And the bond vote, it's going to be a vote in May. Taxes. Well, how does that look for taxes? That's what the homeowner wants to know, right?
Absolutely. Well, as a homeowner myself, I'd love my tax bills to go down.
Yeah.
But with this bond, we're just saying, hey, it's a $0 increase over what we're currently paying. We just want to extend that out. So to me, that's a positive. I don't care whether I don't mean I don't care. Whether you own a $100,000 home, a $200,000, $1 million home, the millage rate you're paying now is the millage rate you're going to pay after a successful vote in May.
Good schools make strong communities.
Yes, they do.
And strong school has some strong teachers. You have a top teacher at Western Schools.
We do. I know that you honored one of our other teachers recently, Julie Oliver, and for award. But Jackson Magazine selected Sarah Anderson, one of our teachers down at Warner Elementary School. Sarah's a second grade teacher, and Sarah does an amazing job, and we're very, very proud of Sarah.
You've done well in the top teacher awards over the years.
We have. We have wonderful teachers across the county.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm very proud of the teachers we have at Western, but I'm really excited for Sarah, and there's an award coming up, and so we're excited for that.
Cool.
Now you're looking for new Western Panther students. It's K Roundup time.
Now, will these kindergartners, if bond passes, be in that building at some point?
They will.
Yeah.
The goal is, if the bond passes, we could open it up as soon as the 24-25 school year. Again, depending on supply chain and all that business. But we do have our annual kindergarten roundup. We're doing a little different. Things are by appointment. This seems to have worked out well. So if parents, even if they're schools of choice, if they want to go through the kindergarten roundup process to get some testing and a placement, whether it's young fives or kindergarten, they're welcome to go to the website. And if you go to our district website, there's some information to get you on the schedule.
It is that time of year. All the end of the school year things coming up. It's looking probably more like a normal end of year with prom, graduation, all those plans falling into place.
Yep, we're moving forward. Graduation is going to be indoors this year, back to where we were before in our gymnasium. Proms are going to happen. We're starting to look at staffing levels, starting to look at recruiting teachers. We know we're going to lose several. for various reasons. And one of our biggest losses this spring is Ryan Hackworth. Ryan Hackworth had a golden opportunity to, no pun intended, to go to Columbia, and they offered him a position as AD. And it's the right move for him and his family. He lives out there, and his kids are getting to that age where they're just so active.
Yeah.
And traveling across the county, as much as he loves being a Western Panther and then he's an alum, it just makes sense. And so he's going to be tough to replace.
Yeah, the athletic director is one of the toughest jobs in the district.
Absolutely.
When you have a good one like that, you definitely know it for sure.
Yes, absolutely agree. He's done wonderful things for the program out at Western and really grown our program and our coaching staff. So very proud of him and the work he's done. Going to miss him.
Yeah, well, congratulations to Ryan and good luck. Reminder, tonight, 6 o'clock, your bond meeting?
Yes, we've been doing a few different ways of communicating. We've sent out some mailers. We do have a second bond meeting tonight. We have one in 2 weeks, but 6 o'clock tonight in the Western Community Arts Center, as well as parents can zoom in as well. Community can zoom in, and that link is online. So there's an opportunity to ask questions and get more information.
Great. Mike, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate being here.
Mike Smajda, Western School District. We'll be right back. Dr. Alan Lazara on The Morning Show.